NBA playoffs on NBC.
Christian Javier brings it. There it goes. Swanson touches one off. 5-0 Atlanta here in the fifth. 6 seconds. Murray hits it downfield. It is caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Is everybody good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network basketball live stream. Your boy has returned back with another one. Make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure those notifications are turned on. Make sure you're sharing on your social media platform. Truly appreciate it. Shout out to my man Anthony L. First man in the building. Appreciate you, man. He says, "Yo, what's good, Louis? What is good, Anthony L? Appreciate you coming on through, my brother." I didn't forget about that Kyrie Irving video, man. I'm going to be working and cooking up on that, and I'm going to invite you as a guest so that you can come on. But before we get started, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Salute to G Money in the building. I see you as well. Appreciate you coming on through as well. The Mavericks, they have signed Isaiah Thomas to a 10-day contract after the Lakers passed up on him. So he is now with the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks, they are riddled with players on protocol. So they had to sign Isaiah Thomas to a 10-day deal. And the Mavericks and the Kings are going to be playing on NBA TV. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. We got Jalen Brunson, Frank Ntilikina, Dorian Finney-Smith, Porzingis, and Dwight Powell for the starting lineup. Still no Luka Doncic. We got De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, Harrison Barnes, Marvin Bagley III, and Rashawn Holmes for the Sacramento Kings. Kings coming in at 14-21. We are at the Golden Center. Any Kings fans in the building, let me know. Any Mavericks fans building, let me know. Mavericks coming in at 16-17 right now on the season. Smash the like. Continue to smash that like and continue to hit that subscribe as we get ready for the opening tip. And the ball is batted out. And the Sacramento Kings get the opening tip, so they'll get the ball in the fourth quarter. Officials, Derek Collins, Jalen Sterling, and De'Annika Mosher. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Rashawn Holmes gives over the ball to Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes dribbles right up to the middle, gives it a pass on the left side. Bagley tries to put the move on Porzingis. He gets blocked, and the Mavericks get the possession. Dwight Powell with the ball gives it over to Jalen Brunson. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Good to be back, man. Yes, I know, man. Appreciate it, man. Mavericks fans, Kings fans, shout out to you guys. All right, the lob inside of Porzingis with the left hand, but he can't finish. And the rebound's over to Marvin Bagley III. Here in the Golden One Center, and De'Aaron Fox goes coast to coast with the layup, gets the basket, switches with the right hand, and one for the first points of the game for Sacramento as they lead 2-0. And let me lower the scoreboard just a teeny tiny bit. So, oh man, I hate when this happens. Every time that I try to fix the scoreboard, it then doesn't try to adjust. But now we have the adjustment. All right, De'Aaron Fox at the free throw line for the three-point play. He misses in the rebound over to Dwight Powell. Again, no Luka Doncic, no Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Mavericks have been hit like crazy with protocol. I'm wondering if Maxi Kleber's been hit too. I'm not really sure, but we'll find out. Anyway, smash the like button. All right, so Jalen Brunson gets double. Dwight Powell with a left-handed shovel pass over to Porzingis in the corner for three, but the ball spins in and out, and we have a foul down in the paint. And Rashawn Holmes is going to be called for the foul, so that'll be his first. You can see the replay right there. Porzingis shot the three, and then when he shot that, there was the foul right there. All right, Finney-Smith inbounds at the Porzingis. Porzingis gives it right back to Brunson at the top of the king sign. Starts to dribble around the screen, shoots the jump shot on the elbow, and knocks it down on the right side. Jalen Brunson ties the game at 2 right now. Early part of the first quarter. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. De'Aaron gives the ball over to Rashawn Holmes. Halliburton comes off a screen, goes around, shoots the floater, and is able to get the bounce. Sacramento takes a 4-2 lead. Brunson with the ball, gets a Porzingis screen. Dribbles on the right wing. Porzingis is calling for the ball, gets it right there. Porzingis goes from the corner, goes into the post-up, tries to switch. Good defense, help defense by Bagley, gets the steal, and we got a foul on Porzingis. So good help defense by Marvin Bagley as the Kings get the ball back with a 4-2 lead. 10-17 here in the first quarter. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Rashawn Holmes gets the ball at the top. De'Aaron gets off the screen, goes all the way to the basket, but and then he gets caught passing in the air, and then we have a turnover. Looks like it was an offensive foul, I think. Oh, nice ball fake by Halliburton. I didn't even see the ball fake. Porzingis gets it, and then we have a blocking foul on Marvin Bagley III, trying to get through the Jalen Brunson screen, chasing Porzingis as he gets called for the foul. That's already the third team foul for Sacramento already early here in the first quarter. Yeah, but I don't know why Sacramento's just not playing discipline right now already early. All right, ball's given over to Finney-Smith to Porzingis, shoots from the free throw line just inside and knocks down the jump shot. Nice smooth jump shot by Porzingis, ties the game at 4. Once again, Mavericks, Kings, Golden one center here in Sacramento. Halliburton gets the ball. Excuse me. Halliburton shoots a jump shot, and he can't hit, and the rebound is over to Finney-Smith. Smash a like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen, as we come in. All right, and we got a corner 3 shot by Finney-Smith, and he drains it with a swish, and the Mavericks take their first lead of the game. They lead 7-4. Tyrese with the crossover. Tyrese with the bounce pass over to Rashawn Holmes with that push shot that he likes to do right there from 10 to 15 feet, and he's able to knock it in. Score is now 7-6. Good ball moving by the Mavericks. And Finney-Smith knocks down the three-pointer. And the Mavericks take a 10-6 lead. Shout out to Soccer Training Club in the building. Appreciate you. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe. Mavericks up 10-6. Kings turnover. And then we got a bad foul by Halliburton, though. All right, Anthony L says, it feels weird watching Dallas and without Luka. I thought this would be his breakout MVP year. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot that was Ntilikina. He was the one that shot the corner 3. Anyway, though, Ntilikina, known for his defense, came into the league as a defender. Offensively, I think if he just probably work on his 3-point shot, he could be a serviceable 3-point shooter. I mean, at least from the corner, but I just feel like he always lacked confidence. 2 turnovers for the Kings, 1 for the Mavericks, and we have another foul on Bagley. That's already quickly his second foul, and we already have 8:46 remaining here in this first quarter. The reason it feels weird is because obviously, you see Luka Doncic all the time, but he's not there now. Another problem is that Luka's been out of shape this year. So that doesn't help. I thought this would be his breakout year. Here's Nato coming in for Marvin Bagley, who picks up 2 quick fouls. Bagley's problem has been injuries. Never really been able to stay healthy so far. He's got talent, but again, not been able to stay healthy. Ntilikina over to Porzingis on the handoff. Porzingis kicks it out on a LeBron James type pass, and Finney-Smith from the corner knocks down another 3. 2 for 2, and the Mavs take a 13-6 lead. Shout out to Kobe fan in the building. Appreciate that. Here's Halliburton, kicks it out to Nato. Nato gives it over to Halliburton, my fantasy player. Gives it over to De'Aaron Fox in the corner, dumps it to Rashawn Holmes in the post, kicks it out to Nato. He's wide open for 3, too strong. And the rebound is over to Dwight Powell. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Salute to Kobe fan. Brunson gives it over to Porzingis on the right wing. Deep 3, but he can't hit. That's my problem with Porzingis, man. He needs more efficient touches in the post. I get that he loves to stretch the floor and shoot 3s. Nice move by Halliburton. And Rashawn Holmes right there. Look at him active on the offensive glass with the tap and puts it in. 13-8, Dallas up by 5. Here's Brunson. Comes back down the floor. Gets a double screen at the top. Tries to cross over, tries a little hesitation, but pulls the ball back. Porzingis trying to get open. And Brunson, nobody leaves him, nobody near him. He knocks down the 3. Another 3 for the Mavericks. They're 4th already. They lead 16-8. All right, ball's handed off over to Rashawn Holmes. Rashawn Holmes gives it off to Harrison Barnes. Oh, nice move by Harrison Barnes. 1 dribble, takes a step back. He can't hit. And the rebound's over to Porzingis. Mavericks already 6 of 9 from the field, shooting 67% from the field. And Porzingis gets bumped, and another foul by the Kings. This one's going to be on De'Aaron Fox. And so now the Kings are in the penalty with 7:12 remaining in the first quarter. Kobe fan says the Lakers versus Memphis was crazy good. I didn't see the game, but I know that Memphis won by 5. They won a close game over the Lakers. John Morant had 41 points. Dallas leads 17-8 on the Porzingis make. I used to call this guy Porzingo, but he's not become that. Free throw is a miss. Porzingis 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Again, smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Share this stream. Nice handoff over to De'Aaron Fox. Spins, moves in the post. He goes up. Count the basket plus the foul. And the foul is going to go on Jalen Brunson as the game is cut down to 17-12. Head coach Jason Kidd for the Mavericks. Head coach Alvin Gentry for the Sacramento Kings. And we're going to have ourselves a timeout with 6:59 remaining here in the first quarter as we take our first commercial break of the ball game. Right now, Dallas leads 17-10 over Sacramento as we head over a commercial break. Kobe fan says John Morant is goated. He outplayed Mr. Overpaid Russ. How many points did Russell Westbrook have tonight? Can somebody tell me how many points Russell Westbrook had tonight? He says he's goated and he outplayed overpaid Russ. Westbrook only has 16? No, that's impossible. No way. There's no way he could have had. There's no way he could only have 16. Just impossible. Okay, that's not the one that I'm checking. Yeah, he got his little triple double and all, but without the win. How many turnovers did Russ have? Because you know that's always the I know Skip is gonna, if he had like anywhere like 6 or 7 turnovers, that's not gonna be. That's gonna be the segment. Shout out to Jay in the building. He says that's not hard though. Westbrook is horrible on defense. Oh, we know that. One of the things that makes him so horrible is that he's always ball watching. So he's always having his back turned to whatever player he's defending. He did it the other night, and Patty Mills, pretty much cooked him for 34 points. I mean, he wasn't only doing that to Russ, but my point is, Russ a lot of times Russ does not really contest shots, and he only plays defense when he gets called out. If you don't call him out, he won't defend. But, people call me a hater when I've been watching Russ his whole career. I want Russ to win. But does Russ want to win? And he honestly, truly believes if he wins, it has to be his way. Nobody has been able to check that dude. Nobody. Soccer Training Club says, Louis, you think Russ should Russ and pass second? I feel he's not himself. I'm not quite understanding your question when you said Russ should. Shout out to Ryan in the building, man. Appreciate you coming on through. I think Fox was trying to think that Porzingis probably flopped to probably get that foul call to get to the free throw line because already the Sacramento's already in the penalty. All right, so De'Aaron Fox is at the free throw line. Hamodi TX says, have you seen Luka never play games? No, I've seen Luka Doncic already. 17-11. Shout out to Hamodi TX. Again, appreciate you coming on through. And looks like we got the ball deflected. Nato ends up deflecting it out of bounds. He says he didn't touch it. He's, always like that look like, what I do? Like, I didn't put my hands on that. Like, Nato says I didn't put my hands on it, but it is what it is. Let me see. Jay says 6 man, been saying it. Nobody's saying anything now. If I was as slow as them, I wouldn't be me. Porzingis, they called a foul. So Porzingis at the free throw line once again gets the free throw. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Ryan says, what do you think about IT to the Mavericks? Have you talked about the signing? I really haven't talked about the signing. Again, that's just really more of Isaiah's really just a fill-in because remember, he was a fill-in for the Lakers, and then they didn't bring him back. So, all right, as I say that, De'Aaron Fox goes in the paint real strong, and then Jones puts the offensive rebound and he puts it down. Buddy Hield's in the game. Dallas up 19-13. Ball given to Porzingis from Ntilikina. They kick it to Brunson. Good extra pass to Finney Smith. Finney Smith dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to Jalen Brunson, dribbles left, gives it over to Porzingis on the switch. Porzingis loses the ball, has to give it to Dwight Powell. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Powell can't move. He tries to pass it, and it's a turnover. That was actually more of a horrible possession by the Mavericks, more than the Kings' defense. Good athletic dunk right there by Jones on that offensive rebound. Dallas up 6, 19-13. Smash a like, hit that subscribe under halfway mark of the first quarter. De'Aaron Fox gets a screen from Jones. Then they give the ball over to Buddy Hield. Shoots a jump shot, can't hit. Actually, that was not Buddy Hield. My bad. That was Nady who shot that ball. All right, they dump it over to Porzingis from Jalen Brunson. Goes up, and he does not get the foul call. Deflection. Here come the Kings in transition. Buddy Hield, the fake 24, gives it over to Harrison Barnes. Kicks it out to De'Aaron Fox. Put the dribble. Wants to shoot the three. Thought about it. Passed it up to Harrison Barnes at the top of the key. They give it over to Buddy Hield, being guarded by Finney Smith. They get a switch on Brunson. Nice crossover by Buddy Hield. Dribbles to the spot. Loses it. Gives it to Barnes. Late in the shot clock. Deep three, and it's a wah, 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 wah. Air ball. Turnover. Dallas ball. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. But he hasn't played any games in a long time. No, he hasn't played in a while. He's on COVID protocol. So is Tim Hardaway Jr. Hold on a second, folks. Give me 1 second.
Buddy Hield trying to answer back with his own mid-range jumper, unable to knock that down. It'll be Dallas basketball and checking in for the first time tonight. Former Sacramento King, Boston Celtic, Isaiah Thomas. Listen to this crowd here at Golden One Center.
And there's that smile. There's that IT smile that is one of the many things that just endear him to this Sacramento fan base.
And he gets up his first shot, a little short. And Coach Jason Kidd said he just hopped off the plane today at what, like 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, yeah. But I think that I think it was De'Aaron Fox on him right there that got a hand on that shot. But IT before the game saw him knocking those down at a high percentage. So he's got a lot of motivation, not just playing against the Kings, who's drafted him, gave him his first opportunity in this league, but also coming off a 10-day with the Lakers. He's scratching and clawing to get back in this league, and I think that we are among a lot of people that think that he deserves an opportunity to play at this level again.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if anyone's not pulling for Isaiah Thomas. Everybody you talk to about IT has nothing but great things to say. Stellar career here in Sacramento and in Boston as Damian Jones makes it a 6-point game. 4:05 left to go here in the first.
How about that move, too? Went through multiple players, finished on the opposite side.
Ntilikina trying to show off the mid-range. Too strong. Chimezie Metu with the rebound. Here comes De'Aaron Fox. Fox to get it out to the paint. Hanging. No call. Rebound Jones. Buddy pulls it. Battle for the rebound. Dallas basketball. Here we go. Josh Green decides to back it out to Dorian Finney-Smith, guarded by Harrison Barnes. Finney-Smith with the switch. Metu high, arcing three, short. Look at Jones.
Still watching the rebound.
Stuff that sheet in a very short amount of time off the bench.
Oh, Harrison Barnes, a lot of contact, no foul on Moses Brown. We play on. Here come the Mavericks. Green looking down low on the inside. Get that shot out of here, says Shemezi.
Shemezi Metu just coming through defensively, able to absolutely deny Dallas right there at the rim. But they got a shot at this. 7 seconds left.
Thomas, jumper, got it.
That is someone that is not your typical 10-day contract in this league right now. This is someone that was a 2-time All-Star, an MVP candidate. He averaged 29 points in Boston.
All right, it'll be out of bounds. We got a timeout. Isaiah Thomas, the little guy, makes it a 23-15 game.
Why does she walk out?
Phoenix texts new keg every 35 seconds. For beer so fresh,
No, I told you I've never seen The Office.
Are you crying?
No.
To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings. So at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals. Aren't others doing that? Others say that, but not everyone gets the best deal. Like, what if I give you a lollipop? Then I give you our best lollipop. That's not fair. At AT&T, we think it's only fair that all customers get our best deals. And you get a choice of plans.
She said everyone. It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives both new and existing customers our same best deals. Like up to $1,000 off our most popular smartphones.
Miraculous! Your city will be finished in just one day.
Finished? My Coliseum, they'll never finish it today.
Unfortunately, we ran out of flagpole. So that's why Rome wasn't built in a day.
Assuming all NBA players want rings.
Why do we have coasters if nobody's going to use them?
It's like assuming State Farm doesn't have great rates. Like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. All I click to get a quote today.
I gotta know who oven baked my bacon. Who did it? I learned. Come on over here, man.
Wow! Ow! Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Waiting for this moment. Take advantage. We're gonna win. Oh yeah!
Isaiah Thomas, someone that Kings fans are all too familiar with, spent 3 wonderful seasons here after being drafted by the Kings with the last pick in the draft. And this is his 13th NBA season. Looking at just a little bit of a throwback to Sleep Train Arena at our board of play of the day. Take a look at just kind of his career here. One of the things that I absolutely loved about Isaiah Thomas was that he was a competitor, and you've seen it already, the smile on his face, the energy and enthusiasm that he injected into this game. But, you know, his story is so intriguing to me, and it's funny because this is the only time this has ever happened to me in my entire career in 15 seasons in the NBA. He's the only player that has ever asked me to take my shoes off to conduct an interview. And he was so sweet about it and so funny about it. I was like, of course. Anything for you, IT. I will take these off.
And we see IT, the playmaker right there, setting up Moses Brown. The Mavericks push their lead up to 10. Davion Mitchell, number 9 overall pick for Sacramento, checks in. Damian Jones on the kick out. Here's Mitchell. Rattles home the 3 to Baylor Prado. Knocks down his first shot.
Dylan Davion, he was at his house building a rim himself, able out there working on his D, working on his shot. He is not an idle guy, so I'm sure being out in protocol was not an easy time, but look at him knocking down his first shot.
Here he is across the timeline, guarded by Thomas. Crosses him up. Step back jumper, cash money.
Someone was chomping at the bit to get back on the floor. I don't know. Do you know where he's at? Do you know his name?
This guy is a gym rat too, Katie. You are right.
It probably killed him to
It
be
crushed him, I'm sure. He's only down by 5. Oh, mid-range jumper, Sterling Brown, but right there is Kristaps Porzingis. Short little break for the Unicorns.
Kings are going to have to really gain rebound right now because they've got a lot of size in this lineup right now for the Mavericks.
Davion trying to put Porzingis on skates, nearly throws it away. Here's Buddy Hield. Green on the deck. Hield gets it back. 5 on the clock. Buddy misses the triple. Moses Brown corrals the rebound. Buddy had a good look at that last possession.
Really, really good look.
Oh, I didn't know
How many
the 40-year-old
lineups do you think
virgin
there
was
are out
actually
there
came
that
up the
has
same
someone,
year that the office actually
a 7-2 guy, a 7-3 guy, and then Isaiah Thomas? I'm not even going to throw it out there. Is it to make up for, the deficiency there? I mean,
they got a big, small lineup
they're
right
building
now.
a big, small lineup. You're right.
No, because what I was doing was I was looking up to see how many seasons the office was, and then the 40-year-old virgin popped up, so I just clicked on that and then just realized that it was on the same year as it came out just a couple of months after the office had already finished its first season. I just wanted to see how many seasons the office was, because I actually want to start watching it.
He's trying to find his way back, kick ball, side out of bounds. Dallas basketball. Isaiah Thomas on his 9th NBA team. Jason Kidd said he's the type of guy, no matter where there's a game, my team's going to be ready to play. Here he is, guarded by Mitchell on the spin, finding inside. Brown. Oh, we got a late whistle. Damian Jones on the inside.
We had 2 defenders around.
Got it. I actually don't need to watch it on TV. There's something else I can actually watch.
And Brown able to get up there and earn himself a trip to the free throw line. Fouls has been an issue in this quarter, so this last second can't be over with fast enough.
Get everything you missed on your holiday wish list in our Kingsguard Ultimate Holiday Sweepstakes presented by IO Gear to win exclusive gaming gear and Kingsguard apparel. Enter tonight at kingsguard.gg/holiday. All right, we got a 10-point game at the end of the first period. Isaiah Thomas and the Dallas Mavericks off to a hot start. They lead by 10. We got the second quarter coming up next.
These long already home. Lots of windows, great lighting. We're so angry. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hurry!
I know. Bundling made easy. Go to geico.com. Slices and sticks. Have pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks. Pizza sticks.
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m. Pizza.
Sticks.
The Game Time app, I got the superstar moment for 60% less than this guy.
What? That's a lot less. Sucks for you.
Well,
Game Time finds you the best seats and guarantees the lowest price, so they'll credit you 110%.
110%? That's how much effort I gave on this last play. You might
So
say
we're
a
gonna
great
roll with
deal,
that now?
Justin. Fell into your lap.
don't say that.
Yeah, don't say that. Download
Oh.
Game Time. Best seats, lowest price, guaranteed.
No one can deliver your mom's homemade short ribs. Regardless, your mom doesn't have a restaurant. If she did, it would be impossible to get in. She become famous overnight. She gets off into franchises everywhere. And at that point, it would really pay for your mom's short ribs. No one can deliver your mom's homemade short ribs. That's why Instacart helps deliver the ingredients. Visit Instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first order.
When you think of 75 years to evolve and get better than this, on the biggest days, playing with the greatest players on the planet, those are the biggest moments. It's truly not a small part of history.
Open the app, click fan challenges, and enter code TEAM to check off that item. Visit kings.com/app to learn more and download now. On the floor for Sacramento, Buddy Hield, Messi Metsu for Sean Holmes, Davion Mitchell, and Tyrese Halliburton. Give me your thoughts on that first quarter. It's down by 10 as we get the second.
I think it could have been a lot worse because they were in the penalty at about the 7:15 mark, and yet Dallas only assisted 6 free throws in that first quarter. But really where the damage was done was allowing them to score 12 points off of threes, so they've got to lock down on that perimeter area.
I tell you what, we are seeing an ultra-aggressive Kristaps Porzingis.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. I mean, he looks like a different player, and I don't know if it's getting healthy or if it's Jason Kidd's system, but I think it's probably a little bit of both.
Vincent, 3 ball short. Sean Holmes with the rebound. Here comes Tyrese Halliburton. Sacramento just 9 of 23 from the field. Chimezie Metu, a wide open look. Bang, 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 knocks it down.
How about that dribble penetration, and how in the world did Tyrese Halliburton get through 2 defenders with that long step and still be able to get that ball out for a nice open shot for Metu?
Tyrese to assist early on. Kings 2 breaks from 3. Here's Vincent. Nearly threw it away. Shot clock down to 5. Holmes having to guard Brunson on the switch. Brunson in his bag. Oh my gosh. Put him on stage. Everything but the layup.
You got shooters like that. You can just go 5 out. It opens that lane. He's got lucky with that missed layup right there because he got right to the rim.
Here's Tyrese. Took a bump. No call. Unable to knock it down. And here comes Green. The hard push. Dribble drive into the paint. Layup is good. 32-23, this Dallas team. Once again playing without Luka Doncic because of health and safety protocols. 9th game in a row that he's missed. They've gone 4-4 without him.
Well, he's missed a lot of time this season because of an ankle injury that he sustained in about the middle of November. And so this is his 4th in protocols. As you see, Davion Mitchell, who just came out of protocols, looks like he is as healthy as a horse out there, and he's absolutely dominating in his minutes off the bench.
Yeah, strong start for him. About Brunson unable to make that layup. Here comes Buddy Hield. Marvin Bagley III set the check in for Sacramento next West. Here's Tyrese guarded tightly. Nice little find from Sean Holmes. Push shot just a little short.
And he just quite hasn't found his rhythm yet. So he's just 6 or 7 games with that eye injury. And that shot, by the way, very much a rhythm shot.
Sterling Brown, the former Milwaukee Buck, knocks down the corner trade. 10-point game. 35-25, 9:08 left to go here in the second. Tyrese, another bump. That time to call in the foul.
Tyrese just keeps figuring out ways to impact the game, and we know he likes to do it as a playmaker. Take a look at how he goes through the defenders right there and able to find Chimezie Metu for an open 3, and then on this possession, he takes all of the contact, finishes off balance, falling away, one-handed shot. I mean, it does not get any better than Tyrese Halliburton out here. The games, the way he's been playing the last 6-7 games, just really, really kind of opening up his season.
Yeah, what do you think we've seen the last 6, averaging better than 22 points, 10 assists? Really, the second-year man has really established his game, and he's running the offense out here.
Yeah, you know, I think that to start the season, Kyle, kind of starting in that playmaker position alongside De'Aaron Fox, was extremely passive.
Here comes Fox. Hold on, Katie. I got to explode. De'Aaron Fox.
That is not being passive right now. De'Aaron Fox has come out extremely aggressive. Struggled last night against Oklahoma City, but is coming out with all kinds of vigor and fire, and he is ready to throw down on the Dallas Mavericks. More of that and De'Aaron Fox to come.
I used to let nothing come between her and WNBA action. Then Emily got YouTube TV. Now her live TV can also record all of everything. No cable box needed. This is the happiest Emily's ever been. Always this happy. Same live TV and unlimited DVR, live alerts, so much better. YouTube TV. Try it free.
Oh, brother.
Chargers.
Snacks?
Bathroom.
Can't we just stop on the way?
Not this time.
But Dad, Big Mama's house is all the way in Savannah.
I know.
What if we need gas?
Baby girl, this is a plug-in hybrid. I can drive them 400 miles before I even think of stopping.
Okay, honey.
That's it.
Evolve your journey in the first ever Hyundai Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EV.
You got her the perfect gift. Does it matter if you give her the perfect batteries? Well, does it matter you organized the dream birthday party but rented a knockoff bouncy house?
Matters.
When it matters that it's Duracell.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
Can I get 2 fatty milk?
Milk and cheese. Order up.
Sonic fatty milk.
My basketball journey began when I was really, really little and really developed not just a passion for the game, but a real interest. Over the course of my career, I experienced everything. 4 years playing for Coach Caddy, winning championships, jumping in the NBA, being an elite player, and then all of a sudden having it all go away, having the sights of pursuing your career, and then getting back and playing and having great joy and fulfillment and great experiences. All of that led me to NBA TV.
Dallas with a slight 35-30 edge over the Kings here in the second quarter at Golden. 1 center time now for our Pizza Guys delivery of the game. And my word is De'Aaron Fox bringing it tonight. He is aggressive going to the rim. He's throwing down on folks. And this is what we have come to expect from De'Aaron Fox. And he is continuing to open up his game. But Tyrese Halliburton, his sidekick, if you will, aggressive going to the rim, making plays for guys. And we were kind of talking about it before that last dunk by De'Aaron about kind of why Tyrese has been able to open up these last several games. And I think it took De'Aaron kind of being out for him to have to take on a lot of the scoring load, for him to say, okay, I'm comfortable being able to do both now. To have De'Aaron by my side and also look for my shot, but also be able to distribute and set other guys up.
Can they both get going at the same time, you think?
Yeah, I absolutely think that they can. A lot of it's situational. You see right there, another bucket in the paint for the Mavericks, but I think it's situational. It's based on matchup, and if someone's got it going that night, you have to feed the hot hand. I don't care if it's De'Aaron, Tyrese, or Harrison. It doesn't matter who it is. If it's Terrence Davis off the bench.
De'Aaron Fox, he'll get to the line for 2. And that was against Dorian Finney-Smith, a 6'7", 220-pound player out of Florida, and Fox put him in the weight room, Katie, to get to the line.
I think that the weight that he put on in the offseason, the muscle, the work that he put in to be able to kind of take this contact and not only just be able to take it from guards, but also from bigs that are kind of collapsing on him. It's so important for his game. And as the season has gone along, he's been able to get to different spots to where he's facing 1 or 2 guys, Kyle, not 3 or 4, sometimes 5 like we saw in the beginning of the season when they would just build a wall around him.
De'Aaron Fox, if you haven't looked it up, that social media post from the summer where he was in the weight room. Then allegedly was
coincidentally
had to be drug tested by the NBA.
Showed up at his door.
Exactly.
Random
test. Fox came into the season cut.
And that's the difficult thing too, because as this season wears along, you're playing constantly, you're traveling, everything it's hard to keep that on as the season wears on. I mean, you're going to lose some weight, you're going to kind of thin out a little bit, and that's why it's so important to come into the season and kind of have that mass and that sustainability to kind of carry you throughout the rest of the season.
See Jason Kidd right there having a conversation with Jonathan Sterling. Jay Kidd, Hall of Fame point guard, and I want to go back to a conversation you had earlier as they're checking the clock right now and wiping up some perspiration on the floor. But a conversation you had earlier about a player who has improved his three-point shooting. Jason Kidd, case in point.
Yeah.
He turned into one of the game's all-time great three-point shooters.
You're absolutely right. Really, Carmelo Anthony is another example of that. When he first came to the league, the three was not part of his repertoire. Look kind of where he's at right now and how he's kind of made that his living now, coming off the bench, second unit type guy, role player that can knock down threes consistently.
Porzingis heads to the bench. After that turnover, Kristaps Porzingis 9 points here in the first half. Right now, it's a 6-point Dallas lead. Here comes De'Aaron Fox. Sean Holmes to Tyrese. Tyrese turned in the corner, pulling up from 15. Count it.
The Kings go to that play, and it seems to me like 9 times out of 10, they're getting either Tyrese out of it or another high-quality shot. I love that he's just being more aggressive, looking for that. They're running plays for him.
Yeah, that's a foul on Tyrese Halliburton right there.
So that's what I was talking about earlier, that you see bigs do. And that looks to me like that is maybe a little bit better example. But Tyrese, again, that play, just coming off those 2 stagger down screens by the bigs, lets him curl in there, and then right there. I feel like that right arm is wrapping from the big, and that's what gets the guard hung up, and it looks like a foul.
Brunson keeping his dribble alive, pounded by Fox. Somehow able to get past him for the left hand.
Case in point, we were talking about Brunson earlier and just about kind of how he is deceptively good.
Quiet night so far for Harrison Barnes. As he catches the pass, dribble drive, takes the contact, no foul ball, late whistle. And HBO gets to the line for 2.
Sometimes playing against your former team could be a great thing or it could be an awkward thing. And look at Brunson right here and just his ability to get in. A little spin right there. Left hand float in there, and Harrison Barnes taking a lot of contact right there. You know that no matter how rough the start of the night has been for Harrison, he's going to find a way every game to get you double digits. And he's going to get to the free throw line. He's going to defend. He's going to get you rebounds. Doesn't matter if he's scoring. He's going to impact in a big way. But by the end of it, you're going to look there, and he's going to have almost a double-double no matter what.
Hey, put your memory to the test. Play Game Day Memory Match today for kids with courtside seats, sleep accessories, and more. All courtesy of Mattress Firm. It's easy and everyone's a winner. Visit kings.com/win to play now. Harrison having a tremendous season, better than 17 points per game. Knocking down the triples as well at a 41%.
Did the tennis ball just come too fast and we didn't have time to go?
6:48 left to go here in a second. Great Ntilikina. Powell, here's Brunson.
Wow.
Brunson, crafty guard, lobbing it up for Powell. Shot clock down to 8. Ntilikina into the paint, unable to get it to go. Here come the Kings. Marvin Bagley calling for it. Decides to pop out. Here comes the screen. Tyrese goes the other way. Names in the paint. Back to Tyrese. Little look away. Drive. On the inside, Bagley. The left-handed layup is good.
You ended up getting bruised on that leg?
That play was created by Tyrese Halliburton. The movement, the communication. That was not a set play, a broken play. He made an easy bucket for his teammate.
As you see the foul on De'Aaron Fox. That's his second. How about this last offensive possession?
It started with that breakdown on the dribble penetration, and then he gets the ball back, takes it there, comes to the middle, and then hangs in the air and finds Bagley down below. I mean, that's not a set play. That is certainly something that was completely crafted by Tyrese Halliburton, and he's done it multiple times tonight in that exact same situation.
Here's Isaiah Thomas back into the game. Back to IT, 6 on the clock. Jab step. Multiple jab steps. Nice defense from Damian Jones. Thomas has to get it up. Rebound Marvin Bagley.
Tremendous defense by Damian Jones, and he's been able to do it the last several games. When he comes in, he's switching off on the perimeter players, and he's holding his own out there.
Tyrese. Oh, here comes Ntilikina. 2-on-2. Green going up high. Misses the bunny. Here comes Sacramento. Tyrese. To Marvin. Marvin Bagley counted.
Look at what happens when you can get stops and get out in transition and quickly get to the other end. You're creating all kinds of opportunities and easy buckets for yourself offensively.
Sacramento on a 14-4 run to tie this thing up at 39. Ntilikina, fade away, no. Oh, good hustle. That had to hurt, but it'll be Sacramento basketball as Tyrese is trying to get it in quickly. Kings seem to be in a good rhythm offensively. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Looking to back down. Isaiah Thomas kicks it out. Bagley, corner 3. Short on that one. Powell with the rebound. Back comes IT. Thomas, home native, gets it to the paint. Does the wraparound.
What is that pass? My word.
He knew Ntilikina was going to be in the corner. Here comes Finney Smith, putting it on the deck, going left hand. Lid on the basket right now for the Dallas Mavericks. Kings looking to take.
No, what happens is that when I speak, there's what do you call it? It's an actual live stream. So basically, there's people who are subscribed to my channel. They would there's a little comment section while it's going live, and then they just like make comments like as it goes up and down. Sometimes it goes kind of slow, and then sometimes it can go pretty fast when there's like a lot of people watching. So sometimes it can be hard to kind of like read the comments on whatever it is you're doing. So, but that's what.
From the backside back, he's gonna go to the free throw line.
I mean, it depends. Honestly.
28 minutes.
And I think that,
like you could have as many as.
One of the things that was really obvious to us during the game last night is how very.
The most that I've seen is probably, well, for the streams that I've done, the most people that have like watched at like one time was 400 people for one. Other ones have gotten like about 1,000 or more. So, but that's just because my channel's kind of like relatively small and I kind of just started. So the more people I'll have, the more people will.
Right about that, Bagley. Looking up at Sacramento, up by 2, fourth-year man out of Duke, the former number 2 overall pick, makes it a 2-point game. That's 6 straight points for Marvin Bagley. Here comes Thomas. Reed, the Arizona product, working on Tyrese Bagley on the switch out. Finney Smith into the paint. Shot clock down to 5. Porzingis calls for a turnaround short. What do you see from the Kings defensively the last few possessions?
Multiple activities on the defensive end. They're on a string, they're moving, they're active, they're recovering, and that's what it's leading to right there. Is you're playing against the defense of the Dallas Mavericks that's not able to get set. And Marvin Bagley is just stringing himself together. Another good game, being aggressive, going to the rim. Kings up 43-39 in the second quarter. We'll have 3:34 when we return.
Superpowers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my bad. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, man. Had to step away from a second, so yeah, I'm back. All right, so it's a 43-39 game right now in the second quarter with 3:34 remaining. So right now the Kings are up by 4. Man, continue to smash the like, hit that subscribe. I know the comment section has probably been talking for the people who've been here. But yeah, once again, Dallas is down by 4 right now with 3:34 remaining. Jay says Russ can start for OKC, Houston, and Washington of the L. As a Laker, Russ is a 6th man. And the reason he can start for them is pretty simple. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot more. With the Lakers, he can't start. He's a 6th man. All those mistakes that you see Russ making on the court, because Russ is going to be Russ, he has to come off the bench. Now, the reason that I was critical of Kevin Durant is because he's a superstar, and you have to hold a superstar accountable even when they lose. Again, I get it with Kevin Durant. He was right in leaving Russell Westbrook because he shows that he's not a winning championship player. I just hold Kevin Durant accountable because last time I checked, Kevin Durant played for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last time I checked, Kevin Durant was on the same team with Russell Westbrook that blew that 3-1 lead to the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. So I can't give him a pass. I'm not going to give him a pass. And KD played horrible in that series. So you can't sit here and tell me that, oh, now you are, doing that and this and that. So that, that's the reason. So I'm not gonna, I'm not even gonna go that, that route. So, but you got to hold them accountable. That's the thing. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, Kevin Durant, he deserves a pass because Russell played poorly. They were both playing street ball, but at least Kevin Durant was smart enough to realize he couldn't win with Russell Westbrook, and I give him credit for that. He had to go to a team where he had to go to a basketball team that was going to make the most of his talents, where he was going to be able to win. So that's the problem. Westbrook is a stubborn bull, as Anthony L puts it. Those are facts. Let me just refresh my stream real quick. And as soon as that happens, we'll get right back to the live action. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reason. That's why I gave Kevin Durant no pass for losing in 2016. You had a 3-1 lead and you blew it. And part of the reason is that once a team figures out your strengths, once they figure out how predictable you are, especially at the end of games, they're going to exploit it. And that's what the Warriors did the last 3 games. Game 5, they had to play with desperation. But game 6 and 7 just proved to you how much OKC really lacked in team basketball, fundamentals, and then really much execution in X's and O's. They thought they could win on talent. And the thing is, you can't win on talent in a series if a team is much more team oriented when it comes to X's and O's. They got out executed when it mattered most. That's why they lost. And that's why with Durant, there's no excuses. Don't you see Russ has been a punching bag everywhere you go? That's why LeBron brought him. Nice play by Powell as he ties the game at 43. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. 2:15 remaining here in the first half. Westbrook and KD both have both nut jobs. The last 3 games, especially exactly, Kobe fan, exactly. KD was rushing shots, facts, and the games were still close, facts. And Anthony L says the media got to walk on a damn eggshell just to ask Westbrook a legitimate question about his play. Of course, because Westbrook don't like to hear criticism by anybody. He don't like constructive criticism. He don't like that shit. He doesn't like it. Harrison Barnes double team, then he's gonna draw the foul. One second, folks. Once again, my fault, folks. Finally get to end that call, man. And it is all good. Wow. And by the time that I was away, this even really stinks, man, because Sacramento took a 55-43 lead at the half. So in the meantime, let's just go over what happened in the first half through the stats, as we always like to do right here in the Louis Sports Network, man. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. And we'll check in right here. And then I'll look into the chat. All right, so nobody for the Mavericks has scored double figures. Porzingis has 9 at the half, along with Jalen Brunson. For Sacramento, Davion Mitchell has 12 points off the bench. And then Harrison Barnes has got 9, Marvin Bagley with 8, with the Aaron Fox as well, and Tyrese Halliburton has 7. Now we go over to the team stats. Sacramento shooting 51% from the field. Both teams not shooting great from the three-point line. Sacramento's gotten to the line 5 more times, shooting 81%, while the Mavericks are at 66%. They've out-rebounded the Mavericks by 7, 25-18. One more offensive rebound. Both teams have shared the ball solidly, only with the Kings with 2 more assists, 12-10 in the assist column. 2 blocks for the Mavericks, 1 for the Kings. 3 steals for the Mavs, 2 to the Kings. Both teams equally with 5 turnovers. Sacramento plus 10 in the paint and fouls apiece, 10 for the Kings and 9 for the Mavericks. And those are your first half stats right here on the Louis Sports Network. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, man, let's go to the comment section and let's see what we got cooking in the chat. I'm actually going to check on my phone in just a minute. Right now, while they're at half. All righty. Nope, that's the wrong thing to look at. I meant to look over here. So once again, man, my apologies for being away for a second. All right, let's go into the comment section. Kind of missed some things here. Let me see. Oh, G Money says another problem with the Lakers is that they get cooked on defense. They turn the ball over too much and they don't close out the shooters. Well, the reason that they turn the ball over is because of LeBron. It's mostly because of LeBron and Russ. The thing is, they're the two most ball dominant players on the team. So the turnovers are going to be up because they have to have the ball in their hands to be effective. LeBron did play some off ball in Miami. He's just really not that effective. So that they actually let him. What he did do was he did a lot of like back cuts, and he also got to run his LeBron system. So Anthony L says he was really better off staying in Washington. At least he was more tolerated there. Yeah, but even Washington got rid of him, which is crazy. And so they're showing the Clippers and the Celtics highlights, man. And the Celtics went a woeful 4 out of 42 from three-point range, as G Money said earlier. And the Clippers ended up beating, I think, the Celtics. They're just showing the highlights right here. Kobe fan says everything is more critical in LA, especially with the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers have won 16 championships, so it's championship or bust. That's the expectation when you're playing in Tinseltown. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. No Laker fan wants to hear your past accomplishments. They don't care about that. What they care about is, are you going to come there and help us win an NBA title? That's all they care about. Man, Jaylen Brown had to take 36 shots. Damn. Malik Monk needs to get the ball more. Yeah. Does he remind you of Bobby Brown? I always look at him and I'm like, Bobby Brown is playing well. He needs to learn to only take advice that's valid to him. Kind of hard to do that when it's 13 years in the league and you're still doing the same way. Westbrook came to LA and made fashion a priority over winning. Nothing wrong with venturing off into other entrepreneurial opportunities, but when it comes to LA, we care about winning first. Yep. That's right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did LeBron tie for his three-point recorded in a game? Not sure what he's talking about. Anthony L says, with 8. Oh, wait, he only scored 8 points? LeBron only scored 8 points? Anthony L says, we did trade Hal. The team. Oh, no, we did trade half the team so he could come here to model dress and lose to sub 500 teams. Lakers have the easiest schedule in the league, and they still sorry. They don't even practice. Even when the league gives them advantages, they still find ways to lose. They blow the game away. It was a Braun versus Morant duel. Hello, how far do you? Oh, he had 37. Okay. How far do you see the Lakers going? Let me tell you something about Braun's points. I'm going to tell you something right now. The reason that Braun's points are not as impactful as usual is because the Lakers are not defending. They don't play defense. And I've said this about Braun. He quit playing defense in the prime of his career. So his points they don't really bear impact. Ja actually had 41. Just a slight correction. He had 41. The problem is that Braun had 8 threes. Okay. But yeah, Braun is chasing Kareem at this point. And the thing is that he's scoring more because Anthony Davis is out. And knowing that he's playing with another ball-dominant player in Russ, Braun is scoring now to try to chase Kareem. It's the one thing that he has going to try to say that he's going to, the longevity record for the GOAT status for most points scored and the 10,000 rebounds and the 10,000 assists, to say that he's better than Michael Jordan. This is what this is all about. Again, respect to LeBron. He's a great player. I got him at number 5 on my list, but he stays there. He doesn't go any higher because he does not have a chance to be the greatest player of all time. When you stink the joint like you did against the Dallas Mavericks, ain't no way, shape, or form that you can do that. Third quarter action just started, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here is De'Aaron Fox. Gives over the ball to Tyrese Halliburton. Third quarter underway, and we got ourselves a foul on the play. Also, Lakers don't share the rock, and they waste shot clock opportunities. That's because of the offense that they run. If they move the basketball and actually play an actual team system, they wouldn't have to be in so many shot clock situations. But the problem is also you self-proclaim you're the greatest 3 years after you came back from 3-1. And like I said before, if you get 2 games without Kyrie and Kevin Love, why were you trailing 3-1 with a fully healthy Cavaliers team against a hobbled Golden State Warriors team? Still doesn't make sense to me. And you had to get Draymond suspended as De'Aaron Fox knocks out the jump shot, 57-45. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball, handoff from Finney-Smith over to him. Goes over to the left side. They give it to Porzingis. Comes up back to the right. They give it back to Finney-Smith. Hands off to the left. So the Mavericks with some handoffs at the start. And then Finney-Smith with a little push shot, and he can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Dwight Powell. Man, does he hustle. Brunson pushes it over to Ntilikina. Ntilikina goes to the rim. Oh, a scoop layup is good. Nice play by Ntilikina, and it is a 57-47 game. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. And we got ourselves another turnover by the Sacramento Kings. So not kind of the way you want to start the third quarter if you're Sacramento. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Well, I'm talking about normally. No, I mean you could say that he probably didn't, but I'm telling you right now, the scoring that at the pace that Braun's going, it's gonna wear him down, and he has to play a lot of minutes too. Jalen Brunson with the ball takes a sidestep, stops, gives it over to Ntilikina, shoots the fadeaway, and he knocks it down. Nice play. 57-49. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here's Halliburton with the ball. Gives it over to De'Aaron Fox. Halliburton dribbles, takes a step back 3. It's a long one and it's short. Offensive rebound, Harrison Barnes gives it over to De'Aaron Fox. Crosses over, crosses between the legs, tries to take a step back, but good closeout by Ntilikina, forcing him to pick up his dribble. They give it over to Bagley. Dribbles left, goes up, scoop. He can't shoot. Good defense by the Mavericks, and we have ourselves a 24-second shot clock violation. It is Dallas Maverick basketball. Anthony L says, ran 3 different teams just to win 4, and the last one I'm not even sure if I should count it. That was a Disney court with no fans. Listen, Bron is 3-6-1 if we want to really be serious about that. Do you see Buddy Hield, Bagley, or De'Aaron Fox getting traded? I don't see De'Aaron Fox getting traded. Possibly Marvin Bagley, though, because he really hasn't panned out in Sacramento. Like I said, he's got talent, but he's been too injury prone. Buddy Hield possibly made me move too. Jalen Brunson with the ball. On the right side, being guarded by Bagley. Bagley playing him closely. Bagley's got potential. It's just he can't stay healthy. They give it over to Powell. Shoots the jump shot and can't get the bounce. Rebound is over to Rashawn Holmes. De'Aaron Fox dribbles in the post, takes a turnaround, and gets the roll. Gets a nice little bounce. 59-49, Sacramento up by 10. 9:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Kobe fan says it counts, Anthony L. It's just in a different place. I count it because I would like to know the people that say it doesn't count if anybody else won it. Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Here's what I think. I don't care who won that title. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. For me, it doesn't count. I don't care who won it. The problem is, again, if you're an objective person, you would really say it didn't matter who won that NBA title. It don't count. I've said that repeatedly. Any of my subs could even tell you that I said that. If Kawhi's my favorite player, but even if he won the title, I still would say it doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. That championship does not count. Because then the media try to make it like it was the hardest championship ever won because of the pandemic. When you look at the road to their title, the Lakers, it was the 35th hardest championship. And I'm like, so I get it. They try to put things into context, but trust me, the eye test would tell you that was a pandemic title, whoever won that championship. If Giannis would have won it, his fans would give him credit, but everybody else wouldn't give him credit. Harrison Barnes knocks down the three, and that's the thing. It's all about nostalgia, and it's all about who are you a fan of. And so Harrison Barnes knocks down the three, and we got a timeout by Jason Kidd. So we got 8:43 remaining here in the third quarter. Sacramento extends their lead, the biggest lead of the game. They are up 62-49 right now as they're starting to pull away right now as we take commercial break. So that's the thing. It's like it doesn't matter who won that championship. It does not count. It does not count. People were even saying that the Lakers sold their souls for the title, and it had a lot to do, with the death of Kobe Bryant. Once he passed away, it was kind of like, now the media is going to make it as, this has to be the season for the Lakers to win the title. And then COVID happened. The thing is also, we don't know how the Lakers were going to pan out in the playoffs because once this pandemic hit, a 4-month layoff happened. So that was unexpected. I would have legit gave LeBron credit and Anthony Davis credit, if the season wasn't interrupted. And again, from an unbiased standpoint, I don't care if Giannis would have won the title. I don't care if Steph was fully healthy and the Warriors, let's say they had Klay Thompson back and they make a run at the championship. Again, Kawhi Leonard, who's my favorite player, but again, if him and Paul George and the Clippers would have won the title, other than LeBron James, I don't care who you are. It didn't count. I don't count it. I don't count it. And the thing is also, the Lakers should have swept that Miami Heat team. I was shocked that it even won 6 games. It shouldn't have, but it did. And that was with Bam and Dragic missing time in that series. And I said, yo, you got 2 dominant players, Bron and AD. I said, there's no way that I said Miami don't got a chance. I said, Jimmy Butler could do what he does. I said, but he ain't got a chance.
Welcome back, Kings up by 13 here in the third. 8:43 left to go. Time now for our Coors Light beating the pressure. And it comes from Tyrese Halliburton, Katie. We know this guy can dish out the dimes, but look at his percentage of assists when it comes to made paint field goals.
Yeah, they just make up all these advanced stats as they go, man.
Names on that list. Tyrese really serving up on a platter for his teammate.
Tyrese Burton has got 7 points and 7 assists. Kobe says everyone did have a 4-month layoff, but the Lakers more than LeBron were ready. Well, remember also there was COVID protocol that happened to some players, and then some players had their practice facilities canceled. The Lakers didn't get their practice facility canceled, so they had the advantage. If it was a more level playing field, everybody would have got their practice time and the COVID protocols wouldn't have happened. You just wanted to make it fair. Dwight Powell misses, and then Porzingis on the follow. Damn. That's another thing with Porzingis. Too inconsistent. All right, 62-51 is the score. De'Aaron Fox puts the ball on the floor. Trying to take a step through. Tyrese shoots a three, can't hit. And the rebound's over to Porzingis. Gives the ball over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Kicks it out. Josh Green. Jab step. Crosses over. Bullies to the rim. He can't hit. Offensive rebound. Puts it back up and puts it back in. And the score is 62-53.
That's a difficult defensive possession for Tyrese because first he's getting switched off on Porzingis, then he's having to switch with Harrison Barnes to go and.
All right, Harrison Barnes goes up. He gets blocked by Josh Green. Josh Green making it happen at both ends. Smash it like it, that's subscribe. Josh Green kicks it out to Jalen Brunson. Shoots a three-pointer. Drains it. 6-point game. And we got a timeout by Alvin Gentry. Just like that, the Mavericks take a 7-0 run. 7:18 left in the third quarter right now. The score is 62-56 in favor of the Sacramento Kings. Smash it like hit that subscribe. Anthony L says the Lakers were also holding secret practices in Bel Air that shouldn't have been authorized. Exactly, but Adam Silver wasn't going to say anything because again, pushing Bron and the Lakers to win. G Money says, "Thank God our bench saved us from embarrassment in Detroit. This AD is a joke compared to the 2020 playoff AD." But that's another thing also that is kind of very deceiving because AD he was getting nicked up, but he was able to play through it when he was playing in the bubble. But remember, he also got 4 months off because you had to ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, has AD ever played a full season in his NBA career? And the answer is no. On top of that, if you look at now this year and you look at last year, it's exactly midnight for me also. AD's been injury prone the last 2 years. And he had his little knick-knack injuries in the first year. It's just he had 4 months. He had 4 months to rest. So that helped. And now the last 2 seasons since he won that pandemic since he won the title, AD hasn't been the same player. And I felt like AD to me has been content with that title. Ever since he got that title, he has been. We already know he doesn't really like to bang. Let me see if this froze. Did it freeze? Let me see. I think it might have froze. What team does Ricky Rubio play for again? Yeah, Tim Duncan is not better than AD. I mean, I'm sorry, excuse me. AD is not better than Tim Duncan. That's what I meant to say. I'm about to go crazy. Yo, shout out to Dennis in the building. Yeah, what's good, bro? Just say leave a like and dip, no doubt. Shout out to my man Dennis, man. Appreciate you as always, my brother. Hope everything is good with you, man. Anthony L says, "I'm still pissed at AD for the way he disrespected Dwight Howard earlier in this." Yeah, man, that didn't sit well with me, man. Like, how do you disrespect a veteran like that when he was just trying to check you on what you was doing wrong?
On cue, Buddy Love knocks down the three.
Coming through right when the Kings need him and right after we talked about his ability to just.
All right, right after the timeout, Buddy Hill knocks down the three.
Hopefully that is only sign we need to know how the rest of this
Dwight Powell with the ball. 6:28 remaining here in the third quarter. Porzingis tries to get it, and he loses the ball, and it's going to be Sacramento Kings basketball.
What I love to see is how active the bench is after that defensive play.
De'Aaron with the ball. De'Aaron crosses over, gets to the free throw line, gives it over to Bagley, shoots a three-pointer, drains it. And Sacramento back up by 10. They lead 68-58. Jalen Brunson with the ball, gives it over to Porzingis. Porzingis with the jab step, shoots a three-pointer from straight on way. Too strong. Offensive rebound, Powell. Jab step, and then De'Aaron Fox gets called for the foul. 3 fouls on De'Aaron Fox. I just forgot the like. It's all good. If people say AD is better than Duncan, I just don't respect that and take it as a grain of salt. Duncan is a better defender, passer, clutch player, and leader. Also, Duncan is way more durable. Jalen Brunson with the jump shot. Well, there's a little bit of context to that durable part. Tim Duncan was starting to break down, but Popovich, with the low management, helped along his career, along with the fact that he also played with Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker. Like, they extended Tim Duncan's career. And Porzingis stops his dribble, gives it over to Ntilikina, kicks it out. Josh Green to Brunson, gives it over to Ntilikina, shoots a three, and he can't hit.
There is a difference tonight about the accuracy of the scramble and the multiple efforts on the.
All right, Bagley with the ball. Gives it over to De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox. Hesitation. Lobs it up. Good interruption right there by Dwight Powell. Powell gives it over to Ntilikina. Brunson gets the switch. Dribbles to his strong hand. Kicks it out to Porzingis in the Powell in the corner for three. He can't hit. And Porzingis goes down.
Buddy's talking to Porzingis right now because both Buddy and De'Aaron were trying to box Porzingis out because they had him on that weak side. And whenever you have a shot coming from the other corner, more times than not, the rebound is long. So they were doing what they needed to do, trying to push.
Blasphemous for anybody to put Duncan over AD. I think he meant the other way around. Duncan had one of the GOAT seasons in 03, or really in the postseason. It was his postseason. 4 fouls on De'Aaron Fox. Exits the game with 12 points.
I don't think enough to push over a 7'2" guy just on his own. So, I mean, you got to give players credit, though. I mean,
all right, the ball is inbounded. It's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson gets to his spot. Foul line jumper is good. And once again, it's a 6-point game, 68-62. Oh, wow, and a turnover by the Kings. Moses Brown gets fouled.
Good foul by Buddy Hield. And I feel like the Kings have done a really good job tonight of kind of taking care of the ball, but Brunson right now and how he's attacking this third quarter and just getting into the paint with ease, making the right plays, spotting up for threes.
Katie, the Kings had 5 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah.
They have 5
turnovers in the third quarter. Kings now have 10 turnovers.
That has been one of their biggest issues in the third quarter has been turnovers.
Was that Moses Brown that knocked down that shot? If it is, it's a 4-point game, 68-64. Dallas on a 6-0 run.
Oh, man.
Davion Mitchell.
Damian Jones. A lot of contact. They're going to call Green on that foul.
Damian Jones, former Warrior.
That could have been painful as Green picks up his third.
So that's 3 fouls on Josh Green.
Jason Kidd over there. Tyrese Halliburton sent the check in for Sacramento.
All right. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Just worry about your own life. It's all good. All right, Harrison Barnes sits.
floor if De'Aaron Fox is not
They
out.
give it to Buddy Hield.
To get him back out there, another playmaker right now.
Davian Mitchell shoots a three-pointer, can't hit. And the rebound's off to Moses Brown. All right, the ball's given over to Frank Ntilikina. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Mavericks fans, Kings fans, where you at? Step in the building. Wow, what a one-legged step back. Was that Isaiah Thomas? Yep. IT. 2-point game. Mavericks on an 8-0 run. Halliburton, fake, go over to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield. Poor kick out. Good extra pass. Dump it inside. Damian Jones with a turnaround. And it's an offensive foul. 6 turnovers for the Kings.
Second quarter, they were moving the ball really well, whipping it around, changing side to side.
All right, Isaiah Thomas with the ball. IT gets doubled. Kicks it out. Brown. Oh, and the Mavericks take the lead.
Mavericks have stormed back to take a lead 69-68. Sacramento at one point led.
Mavs on an 11-0 run. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton goes around, takes the jump shot, can't hit. And the Mavericks with the rebound. Moses Brown with the rebound. Here comes IT. There's Isaiah. Crosses over. Isaiah pulls up for 3. No, that's a terrible shot, man. Allen Iverson type. All right. Halliburton with the ball. Kings with the possession. Pulls back. Crosses over on the screen by Damian Jones. Bounce pass to Jones. Goes up with the contact. A lot of contact. No whistle. Here's Sterling Brown. Moses Brown, and he's going to be, yeah, he just barrels over. Man, barrels over Damian Mitchell, and then he gets called for the offensive foul.
I mean, I'm holding my face right here because Davion Mitchell is stepping in there at his size against a 7'3" guy, knowing that that's going to come right in his face. That's why they call him off night. He sacrifices his body. Kings down 69-68.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got a timeout on the floor. Sacramento up by 1. They trail by 1 to the Mavericks, 69-68 with 2 minutes flat remaining. The 2-minute warning sign, as we know. All right, 69-68. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Well, yeah, I mean, Tim Duncan is a top 10 player. Surprisingly, some people don't have him up there, but Tim Duncan, to me, is a top 10 player of all time. Anthony Davis made the top 75, and yet he's being questioned, should he even be a top 75 player? G-Money says, do you think Kyrie is going to play home games this season? I don't know. This COVID protocol, quote unquote, the NBA is saying that because it's NYC mandated that Kyrie's not allowed, but yet the owners, the management of the Nets had the power all along to let Kyrie play. Now Kyrie's going to be playing road games right now. He's still about a week or 2 away, according to what Steve Nash said. But at least a good thing is him, KD, and LaMarcus have clear protocol. So for now, Kyrie's going to be playing road games. I don't know. If this keeps up, then it's going to suck if they have to play a team like the Golden State Warriors, for example. Like if that was supposed to be the NBA Finals, Kyrie wouldn't be able to play on the road because California also has a mandate. So I mean, hopefully he's able to play at home. So I don't know. Damian Mitchell misses a jump shot. And then we got the 2 Browns fighting for the rebound, but end up in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Smash the like, hit that subscribe button, comes off the screen. Starts to bump Buddy Hield a little bit. Hesitation dribble with the right. Pulls up with the jump shot with the left, and he can't hit. And the rebound is over to Nadu. Gives it over to Halliburton. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Tyrese goes into the paint, and he is going to draw the foul. The Kings look a lot more competitive since Luke Walton got fired. I was never big on Luke Walton to begin with. He was a product of the Golden State system. That little 39 and 5-4 record that he got was why he got the Lakers coaching job, but he couldn't coach. Some players he did a good job with, like Kuzma. He knew how to utilize Kuzma, but other than that, he was not a good coach. Anthony L says, I got Duncan number 5 on my list. Kobe fan says, Kings finally made a right move, firing just like the Jaguars. In my opinion, Urban Meyer was the worst coach in the world. How does he still have a coaching job after what happened in that nightclub is beyond me. Thomas with the jump shot. Can't hit. Mezzi Metu gets the rebound. Gives it over to Tyrese Halliburton on the right side. Gives it over to Metu coming over the left. Starts to dribble left. Takes a spin move with the hook. Nice little spin cycle with the hook. Nice move by Mezzi Metu. And Sacramento retakes, goes back up by 3. Jalen Brunson crosses over, spins, fake spins, makes a guy fall down. Josh Green with the fatal turnaround, can't hit. 2.5 second difference between shot clock to game clock. Smash the like hit that subscribe. Tyrese Halliburton with the ball. And an 8-second violation. The Kings don't even get it past half court. That's one of those. What? Wow. Deion Sanders would have been canceled if that was him. Oh, yeah, you know. Here comes Frank. Frank comes right back into the game. There's IT. IT holding the ball. 10 seconds remaining. Mavericks will get the last shot. IT kicks it out. Ntilikina dribbles to the baseline. Tries to bounce it to Porzingis. Turns it over. His buddy Hill dribbles. No. And nah, he got it off too late. Right. All right. So at the end of 3, the Mavericks went on an 11-0 run to take the lead, but the Kings scored the last 2 baskets. And at the end of 3, heading into the 4th, low scoring game, by the way. The score is Kings 72 and Mavericks 69. You're watching the Mavericks versus the Kings here on the Louis Sports Network. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. G Money says, will you be surprised if the Lakers miss the playoffs? No. 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 I won't be surprised at all. The thing is, they can't miss the playoffs. It's going to be very embarrassing. It's going to be embarrassing. I know what they're going to say. Well, we had some guys out, and, I get it, but they have enough talent to win, which is why you can't use that excuse. If you're not practicing, how in the world are you going to develop chemistry? How do you think the Bulls play so well? From preseason, they developed chemistry. The Lakers don't really practice. Or should I say somebody doesn't really like to practice, like when it comes to the team, unless if it's more individual, individual base. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. In the NBA Finals, I really miss their old intro, especially the line, never underestimate the heart of a champion. NBA has been having low-scoring games recently. Probably people are going to say it's because of the protocol that it has really affected That's right, man. Rest in peace, John Madden, of course, the legendary John Madden. Sad. You know what's really crazy? A lot of people have been talking a bunch of crap on John Madden. They've been calling him a racist. I mean, and he just if anybody hasn't seen the John Madden documentary, y'all need to check that out. It's great stuff. But what's really very weird is that he died 3 days after that documentary comes out. That's what I just find very strange. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Before the year, I had the Lakers losing to the Suns in the Western Conference Finals, but I will be empathetically wrong. They show no IQ. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Here's Davion Mitchell with the ball. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Davion Mitchell, beautiful lob, but it does not finish by Maytu. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Gives it over to Ntilikina, starts to drive, crosses over, gives it over to Porzingis, shoots a jump shot. Nice little touch, feathery touch on that jumper by Porzingis. 1 point game, puts a little smirk on his face, a little grin. 72-71 right now. Buddy Field, in and out, goes all the way to the basket. And he traveled before he even got to make his move. Another Kings turnover. That's turnover number 8 in this half. Kings had 7 turnovers in the third quarter. They only had 5 in the first half. So they're out now up to 13 turnovers. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Gives it over to Frank Ntilikina. Ntilikina crosses to the right. Pulls back. Gives it over to Finney Smith. Then they give it to Brunson. Porzingis. He goes around the screen. Takes it 1-on-2. Goes up. He gets blocked from behind by Rashawn Holmes. Here come the Kings. Mitchell. Dribble with the ball. Crosses over. Pump fakes. Has to kick it out to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield goes behind the back. Trying to get around the screen. Bounce pass to Rashawn Holmes. Stops. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. And the rebounds to Frank Ntilikina. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Porzingis shoots a straight on 3. He drains it. And the Mavericks retake the lead. And looks like we got a foul call too. And the foul's going to be on Rashawn Holmes, so a potential 4-point play. Yep, Rashawn Holmes. Oh, that was a sell job. That was that was man. He sold that. That's a bad call. He sold it. He sold it. Are we gonna have a timeout? It looks like they're gonna review the. Looks like they're gonna review the play. With 10:34 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's crazy. What's the call? They're going to count the basket, so it's an and one. Yeah, he was the GOAT caller, man. Facts. People can change their prejudices over time. They said the same thing about Al Davis, but people of all races still celebrated him mainly for giving players an opportunity other teams didn't. All right, man. Jalen Brunson was going to get the and one free throw right now. 10:34 remaining. Here's the free throw. It's good.
Bit of a cushion here. What is it going to be, 76 if they changed it yet? No, they changed it 75.
75-72. Tyrese Halliburton with the ball. Get the bump screen. Bounce over to Rashawn Holmes. Tried out the pick and roll. And another turnover.
They had 5 in the first half. They're up to 14 for the game.
9 turnovers in the second half for the Kings. It's already 2 in the fourth. Ntilikina gives the ball over to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson gives it over to Ntilikina. Brunson to Porzingis. Gives it right back to Brunson. Brunson kicks it out. Porzingis. And that's going to be a 24-second violation on a deflection by Halliburton. Good closeout by him. Oh, Halliburton actually touched him. That's a foul. Here's Mitchell. Buddy Hield shoots the three, but he can't hit. Hits the front of the rim. Finney Smith with the rebound. Ntilikina with the ball. Ntilikina. Give it over to Finney Smith. Porzingis goes all the way up. Wow. Off the glass, and he scores.
He can put it on the deck and take you off the dribble. He gets to the free throw line. He's got pull-ups. He's got hook shots and low post moves.
Metu for three. Drains it. 2-point game, 77-75.
Hasn't been hitting him at a high clip, but every single shot looks great. So you know that he's just a step away from really starting to connect on those.
Jalen Brunson with the ball. Dribble between the legs. Pulls up. Drains it. I like Jalen Brunson. He's a good player. Knocks down the jump shot, 79-75. Halliburton puts it up. Lobs it to Rashawn Holmes for the dunk. 79-77. Got ourselves a game right here. Nice dribble. Beautiful reverse layup right there by Sterling Brown. 81-77. Dallas up by 4. Halliburton kicks it out. Metu shoots a three. Can't hit. Sterling Brown with the rebound. Gives it over to Finney Smith. Over to Jalen Brunson.
I don't mind the threes when they come after you've gotten to the paint. And
Brunson dancing on Buddy Hield. Goes to a post up. Nice. Good footwork. It's on the step through, and we got a foul.
They're going to call that one on Tyrese Halliburton.
Metu. Nice little kick to the side, and there you have him knocking it down. Little fake. Give Porzingis to give him a step, and then Tyrese right there in the air, looking for
nice lob play right there.
Able to connect with Rashawn Holmes right at the rim. I want to see.
Halliburton will sit down. Looks like De'Aaron Fox is back in.
That's where this team really hurt the Mavericks during the first half, and this is what the Kings are made for: getting to the paint. Let your outside shots come because you're attacking.
Dwight Powell in. Brunson.
Guarded by
Jones.
Stop and start.
Shoots it. Can't hit.
Battle for the ball. That's Marvin Bagley and Powell. They're going to call a loose ball foul on the Dallas Mavericks.
And it looks like it's going to be on Powell.
What did I do?
So the foul's going to be on Dwight Powell. 81-77, 7:27 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
When you talk about earning playing time and earning starts, that's how you do it with those types of things.
Smash it, like, hit that, subscribe. Bagley with the ball. Gives it over to De'Aaron Fox. Then they give it over to Davion Mitchell. Nice move by Davion Mitchell. Takes it all the way coast to coast with the layup. Strong move. 2-point game, 81-79 is the score. 14 points for Mitchell.
The pride of Hinesville, Georgia makes it a 2-point game as Green.
Josh Green loses the ball off his foot, but they call a foul. He got bailed out, as the foul is going to be on Damian Jones. Nice move by Davion Mitchell, though, man. Good job protecting the ball. Good change of direction, using his body. Fans don't agree with that call. So that's going to be a third fall. We're going to take a commercial break. With 6:53 remaining in the game, score is 81-79. Dallas up by 2 as we go over the commercial break. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Anthony L says, wouldn't that be something if the Dallas finds a way to play the Clippers in the playoffs again? That'd be crazy. But I think by that point, Luka Doncic will have been healthy. Tim Hardaway Jr. as well after COVID protocols. And then you got the Kawhi Leonard and Paul George factor. G Money says it would be nice for the Kings to make the playoffs for the first time since 06. I mean, they need something. They really don't have – the Kings really don't have a franchise player for me. I would have thought that would be De'Aaron Fox, but I feel like he's been okay. Not the franchise player that I probably – I mean, there's still time because he's young. But so far, he hasn't shown the franchise player that he's capable of being. That you would think that you could build your team around him, around De'Aaron. I think Kawhi is supposed to come back maybe, what is it, January, maybe February? I'm probably guessing more so February. If not February, probably by March. But also Paul George is out for 3 weeks with an elbow injury. And the Clippers are barely a game above 500. All right, as we are on commercial break, G Money says it would, but the Clippers might miss the playoffs because their schedule is hard and Kawhi and PG might not be healthy. All right, like I said before, folks, 7:08 remaining here in the fourth. Let me just play the audio.
After tonight's game, that's all coming up on Toyota Postgame Live.
All right, Morgan, looking forward to it. Right now, 6:53 left.
6:53 left in the fourth quarter, 81-79. Finney Smith gives it over to Brunson. Over to Ntilikina. Brunson dribbles around, and we got another foul. Smash a like, hit the subscribe. How close is Klay Thompson to returning? Klay Thompson should be back around January. That's the target. Anywhere from the 9th to the 18th, I believe. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Brunson, pass, extra pass. Finney Smith knocks down the three. Dallas up 84-79. Mitchell passes it over to De'Aaron Fox. Gets a screen. De'Aaron stops, pops, misses. Jones with the offensive rebound. Tap. Barnes passes it inside. Nice dunk by Damian Jones. 84-81 Dallas. Brunson with the ball. Gets a power screen. Crosses over from the wing. Kicks it out. Leaves his feet. Goes up. Dorian Finney-Smith with the solid single-hand slam. Dallas up 86-81. Wow, a lot of contact, no call, loses the ball. Nice job by Damian Jones using that good upper body strength. And Finney Smith is coming in and dunking that basketball.
See the intensity and feel the intensity has picked up here over the last couple of minutes. 5
86-81. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Jalen Brunson with the ball. They swing it over. Powell, nice bounce pass. And we got an offensive foul on Dwight Powell on an illegal screen, so it's a turnover.
They're going to come out here and fight. Of course, the intensity is going to be picked up here. It's just a 5-point game with 5 minutes to go.
86-81, 5:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. Here at the Golden One Center in Sacramento. Shout out to Mavericks and Kings fans everywhere watching. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Halliburton gives it over to Bagley. Halliburton shoots a three, and he drains it. Three-pointer, 2-point game, 86-84. Here's Brunson. Gives it over to Ntilikina. Fakes. Gives it over to Dwight. Nice bounce pass to Brown. Beautiful passing, and Porzingis with the slam. Beautiful passing by the Mavericks, 88-84. Good ball movement. De'Aaron Fox takes a tough turnaround. Makes it. 2-point game. I think De'Aaron Fox has got to improve on getting his teammates more involved. He kind of tends to go a little ISO. Fans chanting defense. Ntilikina dribbles left, stops his dribble, goes over to Dwight Powell, and he is fouled. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe.
Offense has certainly not been the problem. That is just a really great screen right there set by Marvin Bagley. Right on the cusp of, is it too quick or is it not? But he certainly freed up Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox the next possession count. Just into that.
Here's Dwight Powell at the free throw line. Dallas leads by 2, misses the free throw. 4:18 remaining here in this game. 88-86, Dallas up by 2. Powell with only 2.6 rebounds. Here's the free throw. Misses both. And the rebound is by Marvin Bagley III. Here's Harrison Barnes. Gets the screen. Dribbles left. Going to a spot. Harrison Barnes goes up with the left hand, and he ties the game at 88. 4:03 remaining in the game. Jason Kidd takes a timeout. So 4:03 remaining. We are tied at 88 between the Mavericks and the Kings as we head over to commercial break on the Louis Sports Network. G Money says, who is your rookie of the year? I say Mobley. Mobley's my pick for rookie of the year also. He's been the best rookie to me this year. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Man, I've been like really scratching myself, man. What's going on? Shout out to Poseidon Swag in the building. Appreciate you. Lakers are so old. I told the Lakers we're going to be trash. There's a lot of issues with the Lakers, man, but this all falls on Bron. You chose this team. It's amazing how people keep saying, "Oh man, Bron is doing amazing in his 19th season and all that." I said, but he picked the roster. Why am I going to feel sorry for a guy that picked 2 players who were going to be scapegoats on his franchise? I don't feel sorry for Bron for that. Do you think the Cavs or the Wizards are going to make the playoffs? I realistically see the Wizards more than the Cavs. I'm going to be honest with you. The Cavs are playing well so far. They've been one of the better defensive teams in the league. But again, what you always say with young teams, when the games become more meaningful, how are they going to be able to handle it? Are they going to be able to step up and win those meaningful games that are going to help them get to the playoffs? And I think that's where Kevin Love has got to use his veteran savvy to get to the young guys to let them know how to properly prepare for when the games are really going to start to matter, for that they'll be able to make the postseason. So I actually have the Wizards more so than anything making the playoffs because they have more veterans compared to the young cats in Cleveland. And shout out to G Money. Shout out to G Money for the news when he talked about Ricky Rubio. I didn't know he tore his ACL, but he did, and he's out for the year. That's a big blow for the Cavaliers, man. He gives them that veteran savvy, but prayers out to Ricky Rubio. Hopefully he makes a speedy and full recovery. From here on the Louis Sports Network. They have Jared Allen, a player who I said the Brooklyn Nets should have never traded, all just to get James Harden. Stat patter James Harden. So the Cavs' chances are going to hurt unless they can get another piece. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Back to live action.
The last 4 minutes of this game, who's going to make the plays and how are they going to get the stops on this end, Kyle?
Here's Bagley on the switch now.
Bagley on the switch. They give it over to Porzingis. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Porzingis kicks it out to Brunson. They give it over to 3. Porzingis with a turnaround, and he gets fouled. Bagley on the foul. Well, yeah, the Cavs aren't going to make the playoffs if you're missing Rubio, who's your best playmaker, and he could get you some steals, and then Colin Sexton is out. That's going to hurt too. Porzingis makes the first. The Mavericks retake the lead 89-88. Josh Green back into the game. Dwight Powell taking a seat. It's Porzingis. Makes both free throws. Dallas up 90-88. 3:39 remaining in the game. De'Aaron Fox gives it to Rashawn Holmes. Harrison Barnes off the screen. Harrison Barnes dribbles to the spot. Fake. Trying to use his feet. Kicks it to Halliburton. Gives it over to Barnes. Shot clock at 7. Barnes dribbles right. Goes on the deck. Takes a turnaround on the spin. Can't hit. Finney Smith with the rebound.
Sacramento 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth quarter. They trail by 2.
Porzingis in the post. Porzingis takes a turnaround. Tough shot. Can't hit.
Here comes Tyrese Halliburton. Porzingis now 8 of 17 from the field. It's 8 of 18.
All right, here's Halliburton. Dribbles around. Has to back it out. Got the mismatch with Porzingis. Porzingis 7-3. Side step. Takes it. Kick it. Nice fake. Jajiaran. 2. Fox puts it up. Can't hit. Offensive rebound from Holmes. Fakes. Up and under. Goes up. And he is fouled. How about Rashawn Holmes putting in the work on that offensive rebound? That was a tough possession. It was good defense by the Mavericks at the last second. Rashawn Holmes getting that offensive rebound was the key. That's Doug Christie. Rashawn Holmes knocks down the first, 90-89. G Money says, don't forget Sexton has a torn meniscus. Jay says, yeah, Jared Allen being in the trade was ignorant. G Money says, do you think the Knicks will make the playoffs? They still have a shot. It's the Eastern Conference. It's the Eastern Conference. They have a shot. They're not going to go far, though. Rashawn Holmes makes the free throw. We are tied at 90. 2:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. They get the ball over to Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson kicks it out to Finney Smith. Finney Smith, one-on-one. Gives it over to Porzingis at the top. Porzingis dribbles left on the fake. Finney Smith, they give it. The Mavericks turn it over. Here come the Kings. Tyrese takes it all the way, and it is blocked, but the ball is going to stay with the Sacramento Kings. Jay says the Knicks should. Rose has to stay on the floor. JR has to give up more. Kemba needs to be in street clothes. JR as in Julius Randle. Dwight Powell checks back in for Josh Green. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, man. He gets the ball. Tyrese gives it over to Harrison Barnes. Right back to Tyrese. Tyrese. What's the dribble? Crossing them up. Takes a step back three. Oh, it goes in and out. And the rebound's over to Porzingis. All right, here's Brunson. Brunson. Hesitation. Goes into the paint. Goes up for the layup. He misses. Here come the Kings. De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron gets into the paint. Goes coast to goes up for the layup. It's good. It's good. Shout out to Art Gutierrez in the building. And Sacramento takes the lead with 122 remaining. Timeout Mavericks. Smash a like. Hit that subscribe. 122 remaining in the fourth. Sacramento takes a 2-point lead as we head over to commercial break. So the Dallas Mavericks took the lead, and then just like that, Sacramento goes up and takes the lead. So we have a lead change late in the fourth quarter. Where my Kings fans at, man? But again, shout out to Art Gutierrez, who has he has a money line on them. So they were underdogs coming into this game. But anyway, shout out to him. Again, smash a like. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Yeah, that's definitely a wow moment. De'Aaron Fox, 16 points, 2 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 assists. All right, back to live action.
Barnes with 14, Halliburton with 12, Bagley with 11. I like the evenness of their scoring tonight because it hasn't had to be shouldered by just one guy.
That's good. So the Kings have had some good balance.
You like to see that.
Balanced attack from the Kings and De'Aaron Fox.
All right, man. Mavericks with the ball. 92-90. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Dribbles around. Shoots a jump shot. Ties the game at 92. It's Tyrese Halliburton with the ball. 25 points for Brunson. 11 of 19 from the field with 6 assists. Halliburton gets across. Rashad Holmes screens. Has to pull it back. 5. Halliburton gets into the paint. Dribbles past it. Rashad goes up. He gets blocked. 42 seconds remaining in the game. In regulation. Brunson. Dumps to the Porzingis. Porzingis puts it up, and he gets fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's another foul on De'Aaron Fox. Porzingis has a chance to give the Mavericks the lead on these free throws. 8 of 18 from the field, 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Makes the first. Josh Green checks back in. That's the 5th foul on De'Aaron Fox. 93-92, 33.2 seconds. And Porzingis knocks down both free throws, and we will have a timeout. So we will have a timeout. 33.2 seconds remaining. Right now, the score is 94-92. Dallas leads by 2. All right, what's going on in the comment section? Who is this girl?
I'm going to go for the 2-for-1 in this situation.
Kyle Draper, Katie Christian. Hold on, they say both start with K.
Making that defense not allow themselves to set. It's been playing more in the favor of the Kings. But, when it comes to it right now, to me, you're going to have to play defense. You're going to have to defend without fouling. You don't want to allow them to get to the free throw line. It kind of goes back, Kyle, to last night against Oklahoma City. That became a game down the stretch because the Kings fouled repeatedly as SGA got into the paint. So to me, that's the big thing. Go quickly, try to get a 2 for 1, defend without fouling on the other end. Make it a shot, but don't give them an easy chance at the free throw line.
See Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield on the floor for Sacramento. Tyrese,
smash the like it to subscribe.
12 points, 10 assists. Most critical offensive possession.
Here we go for the Kings. 33.2. They got a 9-second difference between shot clock to game clock. Fans stand on their feet. Halliburton inbounds it. Harrison Barnes dribbles, spins, goes up for the layup. He gets blocked.
But he misses the easy one. HB put him in the spin cycle.
Wow.
But unable to finish it. Dallas.
Harrison Barnes can't finish that. Jason Kidd decides to take a timeout. Spin move was there. Good late contest by Dwight Powell, really blinding him on that play to make him overextend himself.
Appearance doesn't change at all. He doesn't, kind of the look on his face isn't going to be altered after making a mistake, but that in his head he's replaying that.
Jay says, I guess we are on the same page with the Kemba thing.
Now you're relying heavily on your defense right now.
That means he becomes street clothes. Smash a like, hit that subscribe.
I like that they went to Harrison Barnes and let him do that.
Yeah, they went for the 2 for 1. Come see Monster Jam at Golden One Center from January 21st to the 23rd. Visit golden1center.com to see the legendary Gravedigger, Megalodon, El Toro Loco, and many more.
Smash a like, hit that subscribe.
Skills, donut, and racing competitions. All right, Katie, we got a 4.7 differential here between the
shot clock and game clock.
Dallas up by 2. Sacramento in the penalty. So if they commit a foul, Dallas will go to the line for 2.
Just have one timeout remaining, it appears. And I think that what you want to do here, if you're Alvin Gentry, is you're not going to use it if you get the stop. I think if there's enough time left on the clock, you have to put it in here and
27.7 seconds remaining. 23 seconds on the shot clock. 23 seconds on the shot clock. 27.7 on the game clock. Look to inbound. Kings need a stop. Jalen Brunson with the ball. 15 seconds.
Open up. Looking to go Brunson one-on-one.
Brunson. He says clearing the way. They get the switch. Fox. They give it to Porzingis. Loses it. Turns around. And he's it. And good Kings defense forcing a 24-second violation. And now they're going to take a timeout. That was a terrible possession by the Mavericks. Give the Kings credit on that possession with the switching, good defense. De'Aaron Fox stayed on his feet. Porzingis almost loses it. He has to force to take a tough shot, and he airballs it. So very good Sacramento Kings defense. Well, Mavs and Kings, they stink in close games, so something's got to give, right? Something's got to give. So that's how it's got to work. You know what I'm saying? Slunky says, how many points did IT have tonight? Good question. Like I said, I think the Knicks can make the playoffs. They're in the Eastern Conference. I'm not. All right, to answer Slungy's question. We're about to check the possession right now, so just hold on one second. All right, to answer your question, Isaiah Thomas, he scored 6 points. Slungy, Isaiah Thomas scored 6 points off the bench. And the ball is deflected.
Had a foul to give.
So Finney Smith had a foul. The Mavericks had a foul to give.
Take a look. Ooh.
That's one of those situations right there.
That was foul before the shot.
They'll trade off onto a guard, and then that guard immediately gets the ball and drives on him.
That was a foul before the shot.
See the defense leads to the transition three. Mavericks capped off by this Brunson's corner three.
All right, the ball is inbounded. De'Aaron Fox takes it all the way, kicks it out. Musu for the win. He got it! He got it! He got it! The Sacramento Kings win! And they win! Metu with the game-winning three with the game winner. Wow! What a moment for the young. What a moment for the kid. Wow. Sacramento wins at the buzzer. Mezzi with the three at the buzzer. De'Aaron Fox with the penetration. They left them open. Wait a minute. Jason Kidd subbed out Porzingis? Why? He was wide open, but big shot. Big time shot. Nice little ball game. Both teams struggle in close games, but Sacramento actually won one. So it helps. Wow. The Kings have 5 players in double figures. Metu with the game winner. The Mavericks with only 3. Brunson led all scorers with 25. Porzingis had 24 on 8 of 19 shooting. 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Brunson had 25 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds, and shot 11 of 19 from the floor. That was terrible defense by the Mavericks because they let De'Aaron Fox penetrate all the way to the rim. And the defense collapsed. They went to go help him, and then right there, just kicked it out to Metu for the 3. IT's last 3 games, he has not shot the ball well at all. That's just another problem. Man, what a basketball game. And to think, I picked two teams, kind of struggling, but, you got yourself a good game, though. All right, man. So the Sacramento Kings, they win by the score of. Oh, yeah, we know De'Aaron Fox. He's a Maverick killer. We know that for sure. But this was a nice way to come back, though. I can't lie. I really can't lie. All right, so with the win, Sacramento now is they are now 15-21 on the season. Wow. Can you believe this, folks? Can you believe this? Hold on a second. If I'm the Lakers, I ought to be embarrassed, and here's why. And I'm about to tell you now. Check it out. With the win, Sacramento is now 15-21. This is how bad the Lakers have been. Dallas is now 16-18, right? the Mavericks are only one game away from the 7th spot, but the Lakers, they are only 2 games up on the Sacramento Kings from being 11th in the 11th spot. Only 2 games away from being in the 11th spot in the Western Conference. In the meantime, Golden State, Phoenix, tied for the best record in the league. Utah, a quiet 25-9. And then Memphis is 22-14. While the Nuggets and the Clippers have struggled because of COVID protocol and injuries. Because we know Denver and the Clippers would have much better records. And then Dallas has the Luka issue, right? But this is what I also said, though. Luka Doncic is too ball dominant. That's why they play better. If you see the Mavericks, they move the ball better when Luka's not on the floor. And Porzingis is able to score the ball better because he's getting the ball in different spots. Whereas with Rick Carlisle and Luka Doncic has the ball in his hands, Porzingis is standing around in the corner more, shooting threes. Yeah, I mean, Fox had a solid game. It was a solid game, for sure. It was solid. But anyway, folks, good game. Good game. Nice little game winner right there. That was a nice win. Nice way for me to come back. I like that. So let's do once again Kings Mavericks. Let's go. Oh, they actually played 2 more times. All right. So for the game, Dallas shoots 46.9%, while the Kings shoot 48%. 3-point range, solid. Both teams at about 38%. Free throws, Kings shot the ball better at 86% to 69 for the Mavs. Rebounds were just about even. 2 more defensive rebounds for the Kings, 38-36. Assists, the Mavericks out-assisted them 23-21. Mavs with 5 blocks and 7 steals. The Kings had 14 turnovers. They had 9 in the second half, 2 in the fourth, 7 in the third. The Mavericks actually end up outscoring them 30-18 in the second half in the paint, but they're not able to win the game because of that game-winning 3 by Metsu. And then the Kings committed more fouls, but again, came down to that final shot. Mavs up 2, and they give up the 3. With the Phoenix Suns? Yeah, probably. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Louis with another one. Good to be back. Appreciate you guys, man. Have a wonderful night. We'll be back on tomorrow. As you already know, we're back with Warriors versus Nuggets tomorrow. So your boy's back. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share. This is Louis Sports Network telling you good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good to be back. Take care. Sacramento Kings win 95-94 over the Mavericks. Salute to Dallas Mavericks fans and Kings fans watching everywhere around the channel and right here on YouTube. So great game. Shout out to Kobe fans. Shout out to G Money. Shout out to Anthony L. Shout out to the new people that were in here. Shout out to Jay as well. Have a wonderful night. Peace. Hope to see my other subscribers up in here for the next one, man. Take care. Have a wonderful night, guys.
So many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan. I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're 2 different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because you can't compare.